2025 Toyota 4Runner, a look at the features behind its factory-built off-road capability. After a long 15-year wait, the new generation of the 4Runner has arrived with its sights set on the off-road market. Now that the 6th generation 4Runner has been announced after a 15-year tenure of its 5th generation model, Toyota wants to remind people that they've never lost their off-road chops. If you cast your mind way back, you'll remember that the first generation 4Runner was an SUV version of the nothing short of legendary Hilux. Does that legacy carry through all these years later? The 2025 4Runner offers an impressive combination of off-road features. Right off the bat, it's clear that the 2025 4Runner was built with off-road in mind. The newest feature Toyota proudly touts in its press release is the stabilizer bar disconnect mechanism, which enhances suspension articulation with the push of a button, improving rock crawling capability and reducing the risk of wheel well damage. Speaking of rock crawling, the new crawl control function is essentially a low-speed cruise control, allowing the driver to focus on steering over obstacles rather than maintaining a constant speed. A 32-degree approach angle gives the Toyota 4Runner an edge in tackling tough terrain. Still worried about damaging other parts of the bodywork? Don't be. The 32-degree approach and 24-degree departure angles along with a multi-terrain monitor system work together to help you keep an eye out for hazards. But you can't monitor multiple terrains if the car can't handle multiple terrains. Thankfully, the multi-terrain select system makes short work of that by controlling wheel spin on mud, dirt, and sand in both 4WD high and 4WD low. Once you make it past the rocky areas, the downhill assist control is another cruise control-like system that saves your brakes by keeping speeds low on the way down. The 4Runner 4WD drivetrains are a must-have for serious off-roaders. Even though the 4Runner will be available as a 2WD with an automatic limited slip differential, the part-time or full-time 4WD models are the ones off-roaders will want to opt for. The list of toys available for those is sure to impress even the most grizzled off-roaders, including the standard electronically controlled 2-speed transfer case with high-low range, active traction control, and an available electronically activated locking rear differential. 2025 Toyota 4Runner vs 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser, exploring key differences. The 2025 Toyota 4Runner Trailhunter trim brings serious off-roading to the Japanese mark. A total of 9 trim levels will be available for the 2025 4Runner, including State Route 5, TRD Sport, TRD Sport Premium, TRD Off-Road, TRD Off-Road Premium, Limited, Platinum, TRD Pro, and Trailhunter. Every trim level brings certain options as standard, but the top of the mountain Trailhunter is where Toyota pulled out all the stops. In place of the standard shocks or Arbold Man Emu, OME, 2.5-inch forged shocks with rear external piggyback remote reservoirs and 33-inch Toyo Open Country 8T tires for an additional 2 inches of lift in the front and 1.5 inches in the rear. The iForce Max powertrain breathes easier thanks to a low-profile high-mount air intake, ensuring it stays cool during long stints of dirt driving. The Trailhunter trim adds further protection for the important bits including rock rails and high-strength steel skid plates. Toyota also recognizes that off-roading doesn't equal negating certain convenience features. The new ARB roof rack provides extra storage space for all your bags, while the 2400W AC inverter and 3 pre-wired auxiliary switches provide juice for any additional accessories you might need on your adventure. Getting dark outside? Flick on the integrated 20-inch LED light bar with color-selectable rigid LED fog lamps. Final thoughts. Toyota packed some serious off-road equipment into their latest 4Runner. The numerous trim levels should give buyers plenty of flexibility regarding how serious they want to get on their trail adventures. Meaning you don't have to shell out for the trail hunter if the State Route 5 does everything you want it to do. Prices for the 4Runner as a whole have yet to be announced, but many outlets are estimating a $43,000 price tag for the starter SR5. Expect to approach the upper end of $60,000 if you want to go all out. We're also excited to see how these specs perform in the real world and how the aftermarket responds to the new 4Runner. Watch your back, Jeep.